Joanna, why is religious feelings down in Americans under 40?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to bring in a little bit of something that might not be comfortable, but the idea of patriarchy and hierarchy, the idea of, I'm sitting here with 3 white males and a 4th on air, and just the idea of what is religion giving me? Why would I be religious? What would be the point behind that?
And how do you answer that, Pastor Chad?
I think the decline in the Christian church with the next generation, I think it has to do with what they've seen modeled in some ways. I think at our worst, I think the Christian church, we've modeled relationship with an organization and not with the living God, where what's been modeled and what young people have experienced potentially is go to church what it means to have a relationship with God is that you go to church on Sundays and there's certainly some things that you do and things that you don't do, rather than a relationship with God. And so when the church, who's made up of flawed humans like myself, error or disappoint, then that gets transferred to God. It gets transferred that God has disappointed me because that foundation was never there with a relationship with God, rather it was a relationship with an organization. I think that's where we've missed it.
What attracts youth to Buddhism?
Reality. Let's say we're flawed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can cuss on this show, but I can mess up. I would use a different word there typically. I want to see the truth. Like, I want to see the truth of reality, right? Like, I don't want to have some trust-based tradition, but let's see verified faith, right? Verified faith is important to me.
Jonathan, progressivism is on the rise in America. Is it possible to be a progressive Christian?
Well, I hope so, because I consider myself one of them. But I think you're raising a really important question about the shifts that are happening in American religion. There was an interesting study. We can all sort of talk from our own perspectives as women, as pastors, as academics. But there was an interesting study conducted by the Barna Group a few years ago asking people who left religion why they left. And they gave a range of reasons. It included antagonism towards science. It included simplistic or even judgmental views toward human sexuality. People said that they went to churches and these churches were just not there creating space for them to doubt about faith, that they were trying to root their faith in certainty. And so I think it depends on who you ask why people are walking away from faith. But what we're finding is that our culture is changing rapidly. And many of the churches in America are not changing fast enough to keep up with the culture.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.